Is it sad that this is my most sporty shirt? Yay, sports! Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Wright, and welcome to Wright at the Movies. Today, I'm talking about Concussion. Now, anybody who knows me knows I don't give a crap about sports. Not one crap. None. However, sports movies I can sometimes get behind, if they're meaningful. So when I heard that Will Smith was doing a biopic about the guy that discovered that football is connected with brain damage, I was interested, especially because I knew nothing about the story beforehand.
Repetitive head trauma chokes the brain. It turns you into someone else.
Go figure, getting hit in the head over and over and over again leads to brain damage. Who would have thought? Too much of anything will kill you. Drinking, drugs, Transformers movies. So when Will Smith starts digging into all these players and their medical history, he finds some pretty disturbing stuff. And he finds some pretty disturbing people who are trying to cover it all up. Football fans, lawyers, players, and the NFL themselves are all trying to shut him up. So there's a lot of cover-ups, there's a lot of lying, there's a lot of paying people off, and there's a lot of death threats. Death threats. Over a stupid game.
Drop it, or they'll be doing your autopsy, Mr. Amalu.
Dr. Omalu.
He wants to live his American dream, and he wants to help people, and he doesn't understand when people start to hate him. And Will Smith plays this character expertly, and you'd think him playing a character with a really thick accent would get annoying, but it doesn't. After a while, you forget he even is using an accent. That's real acting, not just voice and not just emotion, but body language. You almost forget you're watching Will Smith, because from the ground up, he doesn't feel or sound or act like anything we've seen him do before. You really feel his emotion and you really feel his intensity. He plays a very, very brave man who just wants to help people.
I am the wrong person to have discovered this.
If you don't speak for them, who will?
And all of the supporting cast does an amazing job too. David Morse does an incredible job playing Mike Webster. Alec Baldwin and Luke Wilson, everybody in this movie really sells this story to you.
Why does an apparently healthy, favorite son of this city die in disgrace at 50?
This is probably America's favorite game, and to even question it will probably get you a lot of hate. Like the actual man had to deal with, and now like the movie itself has to deal with. But that leads to one of my biggest problems with the movie. It doesn't quite hit hard enough. Like most biopics, they try to cover the entire man's life in a single 2 hours, and also give dimension to his biggest accomplishment. But that also sort of doesn't work. They always make the main character an unquestionable hero, and they always make the other guy the unquestionable villain. Real life doesn't really work like that, and sometimes it really colors people's opinions on events. Sometimes they water down the hardest part of a real life story to make it easier in a movie.
Tape, needles, Vicodin, Toradol, whatever it takes to keep them in the game. It's business.
He was a patriotic sniper. He made computers. He made Facebook. And unfortunately, this is another movie that doesn't quite make itself real enough for me. I don't know the original events, but I bet it has a lot more dimension than this movie is telling me. From an outsider's perspective, good guy, bad guy.
You're going to war with a corporation that owns a day of the week.
This is bigger than they are. They have to listen to us now.
It questions a lot about the NFL covering it all up, and it shows a lot about the players being too scared or too ashamed to ask for help. This condition leads to murder, suicide, mental breakdowns, and a bunch of other terrible, terrible things. And I really wanted to see the NFL pay for that. And they don't really.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Overall, I did like this movie, but it all felt very Oscar baity. It's beautifully shot and all of the performances are top notch, but I didn't quite care for some of the directing choices. I give Concussion 1 thumb up. Did you see Concussion? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.